Hello everybody. In this video I think we're going to work on this Neet Streeter. It's been roughed up a little bit. It still rolls, but the bottom of it drags on the ground, so the axles probably need to be replaced. Definitely needs to be repainted. Let's see if I can't get some new decals. I'm not real big on them tampos, but on these old cars I'll try to do my best to get them on there. These Neet Streeters have always been one of my favorites, and I've had several of them, and I still have several of them. So we'll get her apart and see what we have to work with. Okay, I went ahead and drilled out the posts on this. Let's take it apart and see what we've got. Oh, I was hoping that was in there. I see a lot of them without it. I was hoping that that was still stuck in there somewhere. I don't know if that is attached to the... if that attaches to the interior. I'll see if I can get it fixed back up so it stays in place. Looks like the interior needs to be brushed up and cleaned up with some soap and water. The base isn't super horrible. It's definitely got some tarnish to it for sure. We'll run that through some CLR and wire brush it and see if we can't polish that up a little bit. And the top here, I was thinking instead of painting it red again, I'd paint it maybe a Spectraflame red. Put the same decals back on it. I think that would look pretty good. But if I can't find the decals, then maybe I'll just leave it red, because I think it's a really pretty car as it is. Well, not as it is, but without the decals. And I do have some other ones. I have one here that has red lines on it, and as you can see, the color seems just a little bit off, but I think somebody had restored this before I got my hands on it. But if that's the case, I know that there's decals out there, because you can tell they're not the same. But I wish somebody made these wheels, so I'd love to find more red lines like that. Okay, while we're waiting on our body to strip the paint off, I've got the base here, and look how loose these wheels are. I think I'm going to end up cutting them out because they are super loose. I'd really like to try to reuse them or put some red lines on here. Haven't quite decided yet, so I'm not going to cut the axles out just yet. But I will go ahead and clean it up because there is a lot of tarnishing to it. So put her in our CLR here for about 3 or 4 minutes and wire brush her and get her cleaned up. Okay, let's get this base polished up. And I've been looking. It does look like somebody has probably stepped on these axles or something, but look how loose these wheels are. I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to use them. Well, maybe I'll put some Samid wheels on it or something, since these are pretty much shot, I think. If they wasn't so loose on there, I mean, that one almost feels like it wants to fall off. So I might have to grind these out and put some new wheels on here, but they're slightly bigger, so I'm not sure they're going to fit on the, or if the body's going to fit on them. These rear wheels are just a little bit bigger than those. We'll see how it goes. I'll give them a try. Worst comes to worst, I tighten these up and try to straighten up this axle and put it back in. So we'll see what we can do here.
Okay, before I started polishing this base up, I thought I would test fit my wheels here, and usually I have a problem with these being long, but they do not fit. There are some little nubs here on the base that I'm going to have to grind down. So the rear are the same way. They won't set flat in there because they hit on those nubs. So let me file those down real quick. And there we go. Now they set in there a little better. Let's try the front ones here. Yeah, much better. Much better. Alright. Let me get this thing shined up here a little bit. Okay, let's put a little bit of flitz on here and see if we can polish it up a little bit. Whoop. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Alright, we got our car out of the stripper. Let's run a Scotch-Brite pad over it and polish it up, see what we've got here. Alright, I already see some stuff I want to take care of here before I get going with this. Okay, so here I got the Scotch-Brite run on it and don't look too awful bad. I think we'll go ahead and polish it up and see how well she cleans up here. Got my Flitz metal polish. Dab a little bit of this on here.
Okay, let's apply our decals here. Rub some micro set on here. Never set decals before, so this is going to be fun. Well, here's all our parts for this one. There's no windshield, so I didn't have to worry about cleaning that up. I do have this hood scoop that is separated from the interior. I'll probably just have to put it together and glue this in. Leave me a comment if you think I should chrome this also, or just leave it black like it came. And cleaned up the interior. Just soap and water, toothbrush. Got our base polished up. New Samia wheels on it. And went with the Spectraflame red. And put on some decals and clear coated it. So we'll get it together and show you the finished project. And here's the finished product. I think it was a pretty fun project. I like the way it turned out. Yeah, it was my first time putting on the decals, but it was interesting. I like the wheels. I like the Spectraflame paint. So let me know what you think. If you'd like to like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. So till the next time.